Okay. How are you?
Your Honor. As you know, I'm always fine.
Good. So let me hear your case.
How are you? Then you say, Your Honor. Your Honor,
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm also fine. Thank you very much. Your Honor, this case that we have bring before you is a simple and short case. They say that the one who is carrying the feather for a long time, if the eyes are dancing following him, they also ntakra channel and he be sana. This my client here is a famous man. Even Wikipedia know him. When you Google his name, you see him. A lot of loose talk. Honorable James Loose Talk. He can talk, motivate people. Your Honor, he can talk to you, you leave this job. Because you cry, if I look into it, you are not supposed to do it.
Your Honor, I believe he's telling you something.
Your Honor, the Bible says, thou shalt not judge. Are you not a Christian? You see, if this man decides to talk to you, let's forget. So, one day he's there. This man is the man who talked to some famous old man. His name is Kofi Amalolo. Amalolo to leave a small girl, Ebene.
You disturbed me with a knock on the table. Come again.
This man, he talked to old man Kofi Amalolo to leave his small girlfriend, who is called Ebene. Now the relationship is spoiled. That's him. He talked to a lot of people and they stopped bad things. He can advise you relationship. You can take two boyfriends at the same time. Nobody will catch you. Or he can talk. Somebody will catch you. This is the man. After everything that Ghana has, like they have collected him inside. Then you, his wife, you go and do accusation that this man is not doing what he's talking about. He's a bad man. He said all those things. You allegate him to radio station for everybody to hear. They call this man as a matter of respect to an honorable man. He denied everything and you, the woman, you say no, it's a lie. You can prove. So you disgrace this man on national radio. And also in the public view, everybody see him that he's a total cheat. This man, Fancy Ghana, he say, why I marry you beautiful, next day and you are ugly. He said this man marry him, the woman marry nice man, next day you are ugly. How can this happen? So, Your Honor, my client said that he need a public apology. His wife should kneel down at Assembly Hall and beg him for everybody in the nation. Also, do posters and post on wall that I'm sorry. And for the heartache you have caused, my man, Your Honor, we want you to give him 70,325 cedis.
Your Honor, I'm only seeing 70,000 here.
Me too.
Yes, me too, but I want
divorce as well as money damages to the tune of 70,000 together with costs and such other reliefs the court might deem appropriate.
The 300, please add it. 325. Yes. Or end divorce.
Or end.
Yes, that one I leave it to you. Whether you divorce it or as you pay the money, you go and stay in the house with him too. I don't care.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. Let's hear from the defense.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Your Honor, I shall like to start with this. Now, Your Honor, this is one very famous quote. Your Honor, like my learned colleague quoted someone from the north, a musician from the north, Fancy Gadam, who sang the song, "Why be say I marry you beautiful."
Objection! He's singing the song better than I did.
Okay. So do your own thing.
Yes.
Your Honor, I shall like to quote the king of music in the north, King Isuba. Your Honor, he said something. He said, "Yeah, Baba, you must have Your Honor, that is very...
Now it's about it, he said that. He said that. Fuma!
Well, Your Honor, that is true. And he also said that,
So are we turning my court into a classroom for teaching a language?
So, Your Honor, we're only, debating intellectually on what King Isuba said or did not say.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you for the debate. It's over now. Let's come back to your defense.
We meet after. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Okay. So, Your Honor, Councillor James Liezer-Legacy, I'm sure you've heard of him, going about propounding theories, going about saying a lot of things, saying things that, Your Honor, that destroys young men of today. Your Honor, he's been saying a lot of things. Now, all the small girls in this country, all of them, their minds are spoiled. Now, Your Honor, I shall like to quote a couple of his theories that he's been propounding across the country. Now, Your Honor, Councillor James Liezer-Legacy said this. Your Honor, he says, when a man is doing attachment and he proposes to you, report him to the police and get him arrested. Your Honor, he also said this. And I believe this one would go to my learned colleague. If you knew this, I'm sure you'd probably not even defend him. Now, Your Honor, he says if a man lives in a room it's called a wind room, where there's a partitioning with a curtain has been partitioned the room, and he's using a chamber and hall. It's actually one room, but they use it to partition the room. He said if a man is using that room and he comes to propose to you, arrest him. Your Honor, my learned colleague here lives in a chamber and hall, not a chamber and hall, but it's one room, I know.
Have I proposed to you?
But you definitely proposed to someone.
Yes, when I get to my chamber and hall.
Yes, and if you have a chamber and hall...
So it's true. If you propose to somebody, I'll let them arrest you. Unless you remove that curtain.
Now, Your Honor, he also says this. If you're a national service personnel and you propose to a woman, police must arrest you.
You've said that already?
No, I didn't say that. That was attachment.
Okay.
Attachment is different from national service.
Okay.
Your Honor, listen to all these things that he's been saying. And my learned colleague here mentioned Mr. Kofi Amololo, who's a renowned person. Everybody knows him. And then he was dating this young girl, Mrs. Ebene. And they were doing their things. They were having fun. Giving Kofi Amololo, yes, giving Kofi Amololo a lot of energy, Your Honor. But Mr. Councillor Liezer-Legacy told him that he should leave the girl because the girl will kill him. And now they've broken up. Yes. Calling the girl energy drink. Energy drink. He's been going around propounding all this. But Your Honor, on the contrary, he's not doing what he's supposed to do. He's been saying that don't marry a short man. Because a short man, they don't... Can you imagine? Your Honor, if you'd allow him to get up, please. Councillor James, Liezer-Legacy. Look at his height. And he's saying that women should not date short men. I don't know. If this goes beyond short men, I don't know. Please, sit down. And he's been saying all these things. But this kind woman here didn't look at all these things. Your Honor, according to my client, Mr. James Lustock here, is... should I say it?
Yes, say it.
Yes, I should say it. He's under 1 minute. Under 1 minute. Your Honor.
That means what exactly?
Oh, Your Honor, come on. Oh. Don't do that. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Your Honor, even me, I know. You know, okay? Know it for us, okay?
Under 1 minute, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it for you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And he's been going around saying that if a man is going under 1 minute, you should leave him. But he has not been left. Doing all these things, leaving the house, not staying in the house for 3 good weeks. A lot of things has been happening to my client here. And then it happened that it was on radio that she tried to call in. It was a program, and then somebody had a similar issue. So she was only calling in to just advise the person. And then her advice turned to, people thought, okay, there's a lot of sense in what she was saying. So she was invited. And she went there and she told everything. They realized it was the wife of Counsellor Lustock. And that is when it all started. And now he's brought her to court saying that it is what? It's assassination of character.
Yes.
Character assassination. Can you imagine? Attempted murder. How is this attempted murder, Your Honor?
He
Who is killing
almost
who?
died. He almost died.
He died because he's under 1 minute.
He didn't die because he's the 1 minute. Do you know 1 minute?
Well, Your Honor, that's 60 seconds. I know you can do a lot with it.
Can you do this alone for 60 seconds? Go. And you will see. Transfer that energy from here to somewhere else.
Well, Your Honor.
Okay.
So I believe that this is a frivolous case. A case that should be thrown away. In fact, this man should probably be put behind bars for what he's causing in the country, Your Honor. That's what we have. Your Honor, I rest my case.
Rest.